Hi everyone, welcome back to Vijay Datta chemistry classes. So already in the previous video we have done with the degree of ionization for weak acids. Today we are going to the degree of ionization for the weak bases. Let us see here. Here also the same phenomena will follow because the base dissociation constant represents with Kb, that is nothing but actually the BOH, it dissociates just like as B plus and OH minus. While writing the base dissociation constant for this, the product of concentration of the products by the product of concentration of the reactants we will consider. So here we want to represent with the reaction. So initial concentrations and concentration at equilibrium is very important. So BOH gives B plus OH minus. Suppose the initial concentration we have used here C. C is the initial concentration at time equal to 0. Then there will not be any products at the starting of the reaction. After some time they have reached the equilibrium. Then time at equilibrium, then some of the reactant will be consumed. Some of the reactant will be consumed. That reactant is taken from the initial concentration. So the consuming the product formed is C alpha, and product formed for B plus is also C alpha. This C alpha is consumed from this. So C minus C alpha has been taken from the reactants. Okay, so these are the concentrations at the initial time. So these are initial concentrations. This is called the concentration at equilibrium for BOH. This is the concentration for BOH we can write. Now they asked to write, can I write the C minus C alpha? Can I take common C into 1 minus alpha? This is C alpha. This is also C alpha. So they asked to write, what is the concentration of BOH at equilibrium? Is C into 1 minus alpha. What is the concentration of B plus? Is C alpha. Concentration of OH minus at equilibrium is C alpha. Is C alpha. Now can we write the base dissociation constant Kb for this B plus equilibrium only? No, Kb base dissociation constant, that is C alpha. OH minus base dissociation constant is also C alpha, and the concentration of BOH is nothing but C into 1 minus alpha. So can we cancel one of the concentration term here? Then C alpha square by 1 minus alpha is the formula for the base dissociation constant Kb. But as compare this alpha, degree of dissociation will be very smaller. Then we can consider Kb is equals to C alpha square. Then I want to calculate alpha. I want alpha. Then from this formula, can I take alpha as Kb by C, and the square I'll just write as the root. Alpha equal to root Kb by C. C is concentration, alpha is degree of dissociation. Degree of dissociation will be the alpha. Then C is the concentration, Kb is the base dissociation constant. Base dissociation constant. C is nothing but the concentration. Right now, concentration of B plus or concentration of OH minus is C alpha only. No, I'll consider that part. So from the equilibrium concentrations, concentration of OH minus is C alpha, right? So this concentration of OH minus is equal to C alpha, but already I know alpha. What is the alpha from the previous one? Alpha is nothing but root Kb by C. I'll substitute that value here. That is alpha equal to root Kb by C. If I substitute that one, C into alpha root Kb by C. So C can write as root C into root C into root KB. I am dividing the root. Then it is root C. Root get cancelled. Then we can write root C into KB. Actually, we can write C equal to root C into root C, like we can write. That is what the formula applied over here. So concentration of OH minus we can write as root C into KB. Root C into KB. That too from the previous concentration of H plus is nothing but root C into Ka. Concentration of OH minus for weak bases, concentration of H plus for weak acids is C into Ka. C is the concentration of the solution, Kb is the base dissociation constant, Ka is the acid dissociation constant. Based on these only we can calculate the given concentration. This is the very see sensitive part in the ionization of acids and bases how to get this formula. And also here we have some relations for Ka and Kb. Okay, what is the relation between Ka and Kb? Ka and Kb they are given. So see here the relation between Ka and Kb is the ionic product of water, that is nothing but Kw, that is nothing but 1.0 into 10 to the power of minus 14 mole square per liter square. Mole square per liter square, it will be its value. Suppose Ka I'll take as the pKa, and Kb, what is the value for pKb is nothing but pKw, that is nothing but 14 is its value. Already pKw value we know, that is 14. So at what it is at room temperature, at room temperature means at 25 degrees Celsius room temperature, otherwise at 298 Kelvin also it is possible only, right? So this is the weak dissociation constant and base dissociation constant, like also we can see. Okay guys, so based on these we can take the pH and pKa values also we can be taken. Okay, let us see how to calculate. Concentration of H plus is nothing but root Ka into C, root Ka into root C. If you are writing negative logarithm to this one, concentration of H plus equal to root Ka, can we write this root as Ka power 1 by 2? C is C power 1 by 2, can we write? So simply I'll write concentration of H plus is equal to Ka power 1 by 2 into C power 1 by 2. I'll apply the logarithms on both sides. Then log of H plus equal to log Ka power 1 by 2. A into B na, then it comes plus. Then log C power 1 by 2. Log C power 1 by 2. Then if you are applying the negative, you are multiplying with the negative, then it becomes, see here, negative logarithm. I want negative, negative, and even this is also negative, like if we consider, then negative logarithm of H plus is nothing but pH. Negative logarithm of H plus is nothing but the pH value, like we can consider. And also if you take this one, this is log Ka, I'll bring this half into this one, then it becomes minus half log Ka, minus half log Ka, and minus half log C. Log Ka is nothing but minus log Ka, can we write as pKa? Then I'll continue here. pH is equals to this minus half, I'll write here, minus log Ka, concentration of Ka, minus half log C. This minus log Ka is nothing but pKa. So pH is equals to half into pKa minus half log C. This is the problem formula we can use. This is the formula we can use for the calculation half pKa minus half log C. Even like this we can calculate for the OH also. Let us see here what is the formula for OH. Concentration of OH minus is nothing but root Kb into root C. Again the same, concentration of OH minus equal to this one, I'll write Kb power 1 by 2 into C power 1 by 2, isn't it? So I want to apply logs, then log OH minus, here log A log B. If you apply log A into B, then log A plus log B it will be. If yes, then if I apply log, then I'll get log KB power 1 by 2 into becomes plus log C power 1 by 2. I multiply with minus because minus POH is nothing but negative logarithm of OH minus. So I want negative. So I want to multiply with minus. Then minus log OH minus is equals to minus log KB power 1 by 2 plus log C power 1 by 2. Minus log OH minus, simply I'll write as POH. Here one thing, log A power M becomes M log A. So I'll bring half to the front. Then it is half into minus log KB is nothing but concentration plus half log C. Can I write negative logarithm of KB is nothing but PKB? PKB plus half log C. PKB plus half log C. I have to multiply, right? So here also negative. Here also negative. Here also negative. Negative. Then the formula for POH is nothing but half log K, half PKB minus half log C. You understand one thing? This is equation 2 if you consider. This is equation 1 if you consider. I'll take 1 plus 2. I'll take 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2 is nothing but pH plus POH. Then what is pH? I got that half pKa minus half log C plus POH half pKb minus half log C, right? Otherwise I can subtract these two, right? Otherwise we can subtract also. 1 minus 2, if you subtract, I want to cancel the half log C, then I'll go for the negative. Then this is minus half pkb, then it becomes plus half log C plus log C get cancelled, then half I'll take common, half pka minus pkb. This is also one of the formula, like we can take pH minus POH. Otherwise, pH plus POH is equals to 14. This also we can take. So, however you want, you can convert that one. That's it. Okay. However you want, you can convert. Here I subtracted. I got this one. If I add these two, that is nothing but 1 plus 2. I added. Then I can get pH plus POH value will be 14. I can write like that. If I add half pKa minus half log C plus half pkb minus half log C. Then if you add half pKa, half I will take common, then pKa plus pkb comes to 1 place. And also if I take minus half common, log C plus log C, 2 log C, 2 log C, half I will take common, then 2 get cancelled, minus log C. That is nothing but pH plus POH value we can write as 14, isn't it? So if you multiply that one this side, 7 will come. pH plus POH is equals to half pKa plus pKb minus log C. pH plus POH value is 14, isn't it? Then you can get the value of this one. All these are the continuation, means however you want, which formula, that depends on the problem. So which formula he asked you, according to that you have to convert. Okay, so this is just relation between the Ka, Kb, pKa, pkb. Okay, so in the next class we are going to discuss the problems based on this. Okay, definitely in the next video I'm going to give the problems based on Ka, Kb, Kw, pKa, pkb, like that we'll do some problems, then we'll get the clarity over here. Okay students, thank you. Thank you so much. This is just about the degree of ionization for the weak acids and weak bases also we can consider. Thank you very much.